This is the first calibration test of the core heater for the dog bone project. It's mounted on some fire bricks, and there's a Type K thermocouple connected to a PID controller that's capable of displaying up to I think 1300 C. Voltage is measured by a Fluke 1080A meter, and the system is fed power by a 20 amp variac that's off screen to the right. So we're starting at 10 volts input, and temperature is settled at 187 Celsius. Take your pick. Okay, let's increase the input voltage up to 20 volts RMS. At this low range on the variac, it's a little hard to control, so I'm bringing it up slowly. And there we are, almost at 20 volts. Good. Settling time at these low power inputs is about 5 minutes. So we'll wait and see what the temperature settles at. It settled at about 458 degrees. Let's bring the power up to 30 volts input. At this power level, we're starting to see some glow from the heater. Unfortunately, it's not even across the entire length of the core. I suspect some of the turns are shorted together. Nevertheless, I'll finish this initial test. We'll see how far we can go. Now let's bring the power up to 40 volts RMS input. Okay, 40 volts input. It's settled at almost 1000 degrees, 924 centigrade, and you can definitely see the hotter and colder areas on the heater bar. So we'll bring the power up soon. I've turned the lights off so you can see the glow of the core in all its glory. We've settled at about 925 Celsius. I'll bring the power up in smaller steps of 2 volts just to protect the wire. Let's see how far we can push it, even though it's partly shorted. .42 volts, it's settled at 965 Celsius. Let's bring it up now to 44 volts. Getting pretty hot. At 44 volts input, it settled at about 1010. 46 volts input, settled at about 1045 Celsius. We'll bring it up another step to 48 volts input. At 48 volts RMS input, settles at about 1075. So let's go for one more step up to 50 volts. 300 Celsius at 50 volts RMS input.